Question is for Robinson, no? Parang si Valerie, parang coming full circle na galing sa GMA TV tapos bumalik siya. Ikaw, how does it feel doing another show for GMA, GTV?
Well, yes, full circle is correct. It's full circle not just for Miss Val, but also for myself. So again, it ties up to the theme of just coming back home. I've been Kapuso for most of my TV life, and she got her start there as well. So again, the theme of home just really resonates for season 2, which I love. Now, how does it feel to be working with an up-and-coming international star? I mean, it just feels exactly how I described it. I like working with people I have fun with, and that reflects on the screen. And we just shot a massive 9-part mini-series for Taiwan Tourism 2 years ago, and it's just now being finally edited, and again alongside with TV8. And I just remember the good times because that was a very tough shoot. It's not easy shooting internationally on a tight schedule, on a tight budget, but we made it work. And what stuck out most was we put out great content, and I had fun, and that's all that matters.
Okay, what about your dream of becoming a director? Have you given up already, or you're still waiting for a chance?
Sir Jal, did you hear that? Sir Jal? No, joking. I'm having so much fun right now being in front of the camera. So maybe when I don't have fun anymore, then I can get into that career that I got a degree in, and my parents can finally say, "Oh, use that degree naman that we paid for." So sige. But I'm having fun right now, still hosting and still learning this craft that you never master it. You just want to get better. So thank you for reminding me about that.
Thank you. Sa mga architecture natin, no, paano kayo napunta sa content creation or being influencers? No? Kasi architecture naman kayo. Paano kayo nakilala? Paano kayo napasok sa pagiging influencers?
Yeah, we first started muna kasi we were experiencing yung clients na actually madami tanong, minsan paulit-ulit lang rin. So we used our knowledge para ma-shoot na rin. Para if in case, para sabihin nila sa amin, architect na panood namin yung video mo. And then, ito kasi is our way of adding value to our clients, to our viewers, to share our knowledge rin na pwede ka pala magpagawa ng bahay sa architect. And mas cost-efficient siya in the way na mas mapreprevent natin yung mga sooner or later na disasters or kaya mga repairs kasi it's well designed by fellow professionals.
Yeah, also, right now, everyone is going digital na rin. So, even in our industry, some people might call it hindi siya lucrative na industry, but I beg to differ talaga. Kasi architecture talaga, it speaks for the timelessness. Pag nakita mo yung bahay, makikita mo kasi maganda siya. Timeless yung design. So it's a good platform for us to show evidence and then educate as well sa mga clients, especially sa mga OFW na nagpapangarap din na magkaroon ng sariling bahay, especially ang tagal nila sa abroad. So yeah, it's a good platform for us to educate and to showcase our professionalism.
Sir?
I started the pandemic 2021. Kasi wala akong trabaho eh. And sabi nung kaibigan, meron akong friend na architect din, na content creator. Sabi niya, mag-vlog ka na rin. Bagay sa'yo, madaldal ka, sabi niya. Kaya lang, nahihiya ako. Until nung niyaya niya ako, i-guest kita. Sumama naman ako. Nung pinanood ko, sabi ko, gwapo pala ako sa TV ah. Joke lang. So yun, nag-start po ako ng sarili kong content. And nagulat naman ako kasi in just a matter of 3 months, parang na-hit ko yung 1,000 subscribers. Marami rin nabubole. Joke lang po. So yun po, kagaya po nung sinabi nila Architect Dayan, yung presence ng mga professionals sa social media. Kasi ang daming natututo lang sa social media, nami-mislead sila. So kami na mga architect na malakas ang loob namin, i-represent namin yung industry para meron din silang makuhang tamang information. So naging advocate na rin ako ng tamang information sa field ng architecture.
Okay, sa inyong tatlo ulit, kasi sinasabi niyo na yung ginagawa niyo ay pagtulong sa tao para ma-educate sila pagdating sa paggawa ng bahay. Pero bilang social media influencers, paano to personally nakatulong sa inyong tatlo as architectures?
Kaya for us, since we were giving value and sharing information sa mga tao that is confused or kaya gusto malaman more information, in a way, nagkakaroon din naman kami mga clients na gusto nila magpagawa. And it's really, we are really grateful for that. Kasi in our way, natutulungan din namin sila.
Yeah, but even sa business na rin ang side of all, it's a fulfillment para sa amin. Lahat naman tayo normal na tao lang na we need to provide something that can benefit our brothers and sisters, humankind. So, house is a place to live in. So, what better way to show na meron kaming may tutulong sa mga tao, especially sa mga overseas Filipino workers, na meron kaming pinaprovide na value nga sa kanila, which is yung sa content namin and yung influence na binibigay din namin sa kanila. It's good influence.
Yun. At saka isa pa po, hindi kasi kami kilala dito sa Philippines. Pag construction, ang alam nila, engineer, foreman. Wala yung architect sa equation. So, ang take advantage namin, yung social media, na isa sa mga parang mainstream na rin na source ng information. Para ipakilala yung field at para ma-inform yung mga tao na meron palang ganong field architecture na kailangan namin para sa pagbibuild ng tamang bahay or pagbibuild ng tama.
And I'd like to add to that. No, I mentioned many times in our interviews before, the main reason why people go to most countries is to visit the architecture of the place, like Dubai, France. So what if we try to also incorporate it here, so that many people, like tourists, can visit for our architecture, Filipino architecture.
Thank you, Bernie. Alam ko marami pa kayong questions, so dalawang kamay ang nagtaas kanina. Pero yung mga questions yung later, Valerie and the rest of our experts, Sino Robinson and our influencers will entertain your questions on a one-on-one interview. Si Morley Alinio of DZRH, may question. Kanina pa, nagtataas.
Nagtataas ako kanina. Ngayon hindi na. Magandang hapon sa inyong lahat. Ako po si Morley Alinio ng DZRH. Sabi nga po ba, ang ibon gumagawa ng pugat para sa kanyang mga inakay. Tama po ba? At ang tao nangangarap ng bahay para sa kanyang pamilya. Tama po ba? Sa paggawa ng pugat at paggawa ng bahay, nangangarap tayo ng isang solido, maganda, maayos, at di kalidad na tahanan. Tama po ba ulit? Sa pamimili po natin, kinakailangan po natin na ang bahay na natin tatayo, malayo sa flat. Malapit sa simbahan, malapit sa palengke, malapit sa mall, at magandang tingnan. What if?
Grabe?
Grabe naman. Na ang bahay ay ginawa maayos, maganda. Ginastusan. Pero may maliit na problema. Yung maliit na problema ay kasilaki ng bundok dahil unti-unti nakikita na ang tinayo yung bahay ay kinakain na ang anay at bukbok. Meron po ba tayong materyales? Meron po ba tayong solusyon para sa simpleng problema na kung tutuusin, sumisira ng tahanan o ng bahay ng pamilya? Magandang hapon po sa inyo. Thank you.
Let's go tayo sinabi. Okay, go. Go, architect.
Thank you for that very beautiful question. I do believe that. So, in terms naman sa pagpapagawa ng bahay, the reason why I advocate consulting with professionals is that magiging tama yung proseso from ground out. And kung nagpagawa tayo ng bahay na hindi nagkonsulta sa ating professionals, katulad nga ng anay, mas mapapalaki yung gastos natin dahil mas nakatayo ng bahay, nasira na yung pakunti-kunti. Pero alam niyo ba na bago pa man itayo yung bahay, sa lupa pa lang, pwede nang ma-prevent ang mga anay. Ito yung paggamit ng ating soil poisoning, hindi pala pwede sabihin commercial. Soil poisoning ito yung ginagamit para lasunin yung lupa. Ang paglason ng lupa is para mamatay yung mga insekto, pati yung mga halaman na tutubo na makakasira rin ng pundasyon ng ating bahay. And once na nalason ng ating lupa dito, pwede nang tayo ng bahay. At hindi na rin makaka-encounter ng peste sa bahay. And mas tatagal ang bahay natin kapag nagawa itong proseso.
Yeah, sa pagpapagawa ng bahay, maliban sa magsusoil poison sa simula pa lang, let's say nakatayo na yung bahay nyo, we will recommend some professionals that can help regarding sa mga anay infestation. Let's say matagal na yung bahay, hindi naman na supervised with DC architect yung gumawa, we can help naman to recommend other professionals who can help with the termites and other rodents or other peste para matulungan tayo sa bahay natin. Actually, we did a segment for this for IRPH. You can actually watch that. We're talking about all the solutions and remedies for anay infestation.
Hello. Tama po yun. Sa umpisa pa lang, meron na talagang dapat kino-consider din yung pest control. Yan din yung nakakalimutan ng ibang mga homeowners kasi diretso na kagad sila sa foundation. Pero ang totoo, kaya po yung sinabi ni Architect Dayan, meron talagang treatment dun sa soil. Sabi nga yung nilalason. Pero yung lason na yun, tinatawag natin, para sa lupa lang siya. So kailangan meron ding sistema na ma-maintain siya every 5 years or every 3 years. Depende po dun sa product na gagamitin. So ang ginagawa po ngayon, nilalagyan ng reticulation o yung pipes paikot dun sa perimeter. Yung pipes na yun, perforated, butas-butas siya. Doon pinapasok yung chemical every 5 years, every 3 years para ma-maintain na anay-free o kaya rodent-free anong peste. Yung pong bahay. Kasi ang alam po natin, yung inaanay lang yung kahoy. Pero hindi. Ang inaanay kasi, yung basang kahoy. At kayang amuyin ng anay, kasi wala naman silang mata eh. Meron silang pang-amoy. Yung basang kahoy, kaya nilang hanapin yun kahit nasa high-rise building pa. Yung basang kahoy na from the lupa, kaya nilang kunin yun. So, importante na yung lupa talaga ay matitreat. And lahat ng kahoy na elements ng bahay ay matitreat din. Isa pa po, kaya isa pa kailangan talaga yung professionals para dun sa mga materials na termite proof na. Ngayon, halimbawa sa mga cabinets, may mga materials na PVC, hindi na kailangan ng pest control or anay treatment. Kasi in itself, hindi na siya talaga kayang sirahin ng anay kasi PVC na siya. Kakaproblema lang tayo dun sa mga environmentalist. Ayaw nila ng plastic. Pero preference po natin.
Okay, thank you for that dramatic question, Morley. And our last question will come from Chinese Commercial News. Baden.
Good afternoon. Congratulations sa PB8 Media for your 9th season. My question lang po is that on our next season, sa season 9, yung RPH, focusing lang ba tayo sa bahay, sa construction, or meron pa rin tayong
lifestyle,
show for,
yes.
sa lifestyle, show or sa food, and other.
Hi, Badet. Thank you. Thank you for joining us today. Basically, the collaboration with Habitat for Humanity, yung aming mga educational, informative tips for our viewers are special segments all throughout the season. Pero continuous pa din yung pagbibigay namin ng mga travel episodes, food, lifestyle. So overall, for all the 30 minutes for the whole season, talagang sure na makakakuha kayo ng positive news, positive vibes, and positive uplifting image of the Philippines and the Filipinos. So overall, good vibes tayo every Sunday, 10 a.m. on GTV, iHeartPH.
Ayan, that concludes the Q&A. Pero